Hello there. Are you comfortable? I hope you are. Just breathe. A slow, easy breath in and a long, soft breath out. Now, I have a little question for you. In all your time, in all your busy days and quiet nights, have you ever truly paused to listen? Not just to the world outside, but to the secret thoughts of the world within you. Have you ever listened to the secret thoughts of your bladder? It's all right if you haven't. Most people don't. I'm not the heart, you see. I don't beat with a dramatic, life-sustaining rhythm. I'm not the lungs who sigh with every breath you take. And I'm certainly not the brain, thinking profound thoughts and dreaming up entire worlds while you sleep. My job is, well, it's a bit more humble, but I am your bladder. And tonight, you finally have the chance to hear my story. So please, don't miss it. I have so much I'd like to share with you. Let's begin. I am a quiet guardian, a soft, hollow organ tucked away in the cozy darkness of your lower belly. My shape is simple and honest. When I am empty, I am like a small, pear-shaped balloon, soft and relaxed. My walls are folded in on themselves, like a beautiful, pleated curtain, waiting patiently for the show to begin. My purpose is one of comfort. My existence is dedicated to release. I am a reservoir of patience. Throughout the day, and even now, as you rest, two of my dearest friends, the kidneys, are hard at work. They are the wise purifiers of your body. They filter your blood, taking out the extra water and the things you no longer need. And they send that water to me, drop by, gentle drop. I am the keeper of this water. I hold it for you. Quietly, patiently. I don't rush. I don't complain. I simply accept what is given to me, and I expand, slowly and gently, to make room. It is a slow, peaceful process, this filling. A gradual expansion, so soft you rarely even notice it. My work is a rhythm, a cycle of gathering and letting go. It's a dance as old as life itself. It is a lesson in patience and a lesson in the sweet, simple relief of release. Many people think my job is mundane, just holding and emptying. But I see it differently. I see my work as a sacred trust. You trust me to hold on, to keep you comfortable and dry, so you can go about your day, so you can laugh and work and dream. You trust me to be your silent partner, managing this gentle ebb and flow without you ever having to think about it. And then, when the time is right, you trust me to let go. In that release, there is peace. There is a lightness, a return to ease. That is the gift I help to give you. Over and over again, every single day. The simple, profound magic of letting go. So, as you lie here, listening to my voice, I want you to feel that sense of trust. Trust in me. Trust in the quiet, unseen work that is always happening within you. The work of 1,000 different parts, all moving in a perfect, silent harmony, all dedicated to one thing. You. Your body is a place of wonder, a universe of quiet miracles. And I am just one small, humble part of that universe. I am your bladder, and I am so very glad we are finally getting to know each other. Just relax now. Let your shoulders soften. Let the little muscles around your eyes release. There is nothing you need to do. Now that we're acquainted, now that you know my name and my purpose, let me tell you about my home. Let me paint you a picture of where I live, deep inside the safe and gentle space of your body. My home is your pelvis. Imagine it not as a collection of bones, but as a sturdy, loving bowl, a cradle. It's a protected space, shielded from the bumps and jostles of the outside world. Here, in this quiet neighborhood, it is always warm. It is always dark. The only light is the gentle, invisible glow of life itself. My own little house is right at the front of this neighborhood, just behind a strong, smooth wall called the pubic bone. You can think of it as my front door, a shield that keeps me safe and sound. I rest here, nestled among my soft organ neighbors, in a state of perfect peace. I am not alone here. I have a small, close-knit family of helpers and partners, and we all work together in the most beautiful, unspoken harmony. Let me introduce you to them. Above me live the two wise ones, the kidneys. They are my providers. I think of them as my hard-working older sisters, living higher up in your back, just below your ribs. All day and all night, they perform their quiet chemistry, cleaning your blood with incredible precision. They are the source of the clear, flowing river that eventually finds its way to me. And how does it get to me? Through two very special pathways. These are the ureters. Imagine them as two long, gentle streams or soft, flowing rivers. One comes from the left kidney, and one from the right. They travel downwards, through the quiet landscape of your abdomen, and connect directly to my back wall. They deliver their gift of water to me not in a rush, but in a slow, rhythmic trickle, a soft pulse, drip, drop, drip, drop, a constant, steady rhythm that is one of the quietest, most peaceful sounds in your entire body. It is the sound of cleansing, the sound of renewal. So, I rest in my cradle, and the two gentle streams of the ureters bring me water from the wise kidneys above. And then, there is my partner below me, my trusted exit path. This is the urethra. The urethra is a small, soft tube that leads from the very bottom of me to the outside world. It is the final part of our journey together. It is the gatekeeper of release. Most of the time, this pathway is kept gently and securely closed by a group of wonderful muscles. We'll talk more about them later. They are my supportive friends, ensuring that everything stays put until you and your wise brain decide that the time is right. My whole existence is defined by these connections. The kidneys above, the ureters that flow to me, and the urethra below. We are a team, a system, the urinary system, the humans call it. But I just call it us. We work together, day in and day out, without a single command from you. While you're reading a book, or talking with a friend, or even now, as you drift closer and closer to sleep, our silent dance continues. The filtering, the flowing, the filling, the waiting. It is a perfect system of trust. The kidneys trust the ureters to carry their work away. The ureters trust me to be ready to receive it. And I trust you, and your body's wisdom, to know when it is time for the final act of release through the urethra. Can you feel the peace in that? The incredible peace of a system that just works. A system built on effortless cooperation. As you lie here, imagine this quiet, warm, dark space inside your pelvis. Imagine me, resting gently. Imagine the slow, steady drip, drop of the ureters. Feel the profound safety of this inner world. It is your home. It is my home. And it is a place of deep, deep calm. Listen to your own breath now, the soft sound as it enters, and the gentle sigh as it leaves. Your breath is a rhythm, just like my filling and emptying, in and out, gathering and letting go. Everything in your body is a rhythm, a song, the steady, distant drum of your heartbeat, the gentle rise and fall of your chest, and my own quiet cycle of patience and release. Just let yourself flow with these rhythms. Let them carry you. There is nowhere else to be. Are you feeling a little more relaxed now? I hope so. Just let your body sink a little deeper into the surface beneath you. Let the gentle hum of the room be your lullaby. We've talked about my home and my wonderful neighbors. Now, I want to share one of my biggest secrets with you. It's the most magical thing about me. It is the story of my walls. My walls are not like the other walls in your body. They are not rigid or fixed. My walls are designed for one beautiful purpose: to expand, to make space, to grow and shrink in a slow, peaceful rhythm. Imagine a strong, soft blanket woven from tiny pink muscle fibers. This is my main wall, a special muscle that humans call the detrusor. These muscle fibers are woven together in every direction, like a perfectly made basket. This is what gives me my strength. But it is a gentle strength, a flexible strength. Most of the time, this muscle blanket is completely relaxed, loose, and soft, resting peacefully. And on the inside of this muscular blanket, I have a lining. It is the softest, silkiest lining you could ever imagine. It's a special, waterproof layer that keeps the water I'm holding safely inside, protecting all of my neighbors. It's my own personal raincoat. But here is the most wonderful part. This soft inner lining isn't stretched flat like a drum. When I am empty and resting, my lining is folded into countless tiny soft pleats. Can you picture that? Imagine a beautiful piece of silk fabric, carefully folded back and forth, over and over again, creating a lovely, textured pattern. That is what my inner lining looks like. These little folds are called rugae, and they are the secret to my magic. Because of these soft, gentle folds, I can expand without any effort at all. As the slow, steady drops of water arrive from the ureters, my walls begin to open up. The little pleats, the rugae, begin to smooth out. The silky fabric of my inner lining unfolds, revealing more and more space. My muscular wall gently expands, stretching wider and wider to accommodate the water. From the size of a small plum, I can slowly, gracefully grow to the size of a soft grapefruit. There is no strain. There is no struggle. It is just a slow, peaceful opening. A beautiful, silent ballet of expansion. I want you to imagine that feeling now. In your own body, imagine a sense of gentle, easy spaciousness opening up within you. Imagine your muscles letting go, becoming soft and expansive. Imagine your mind unfolding, smoothing out its own little wrinkles of worry from the day. Let a feeling of softness expand through your chest, down into your belly. A slow, warm, opening feeling. This is the peace of making space. My walls are a miracle of design. They are strong enough to hold on, yet soft enough to let go. They are built for patience. They know how to wait. They know how to hold things gently. As you lie here, feel the gentle weight of the blankets on you. Feel the softness of the pillow beneath your head. The world is holding you, just as I hold the water inside you. You are safe. You are supported. You can let go. The ability to stretch, to be flexible, is a gift. It allows us to adapt. It allows us to receive. My walls teach this lesson every single moment of every day. To be soft, yet strong. To be patient. To know how to hold on, and to know when it's time to release. Just breathe now. A slow, easy breath in, filling your lungs with calm, and a long, soft breath out, releasing everything you no longer need. Let yourself be like my magical walls, soft, flexible, and perfectly at peace. Are you still with me? It's okay if you are drifting. It's okay if my voice is becoming part of a dream. That's what we're here for. A gentle journey together into rest. Let's talk about my daily rhythm. My life is very simple, really. It is a cycle, a predictable, peaceful pattern that repeats itself over and over. It is the rhythm of filling up and then letting go. It is like the tides of the ocean. The water slowly comes in. The tide rises, full and deep, and then, just as slowly, the water flows out, leaving the shore clean and new. My life is just like that. The filling part is slow. It's meditative. The gentle streams of the ureters bring me water, drop by patient drop. I don't even notice it at first. It is just a quiet receiving. I am a calm pool of water, slowly deepening. My magical walls expand, making more and more room. There is no hurry. There is no rush. This is a process that can take hours. During this time, I am simply holding space for you. I am a guardian of your comfort, allowing you to focus on other things. You can work. You can walk. You can talk with loved ones. You can eat a meal. And all the while, I am here, silently and peacefully doing my job. Then, a gentle change begins. As I become fuller, my walls begin to stretch a little more. And within my walls, I have tiny, special messengers, nerves. They are like little sensors. When they feel the stretch reach a certain point, they send a very polite message up to your brain. It's not an alarm bell. It's not a shout. It is a whisper. The whisper simply says, "Hello up there. Just letting you know, we are about halfway full down here. No rush at all. Just something to be aware of." Your wise brain receives this message, and it makes a note. It knows that soon, but not yet, it will be time to find a quiet place for a release. As I continue to fill, the whisper might become a little clearer, a little more insistent, but still gentle. "Hello again. We are getting quite full now. Perhaps in a little while we could attend to this." This conversation between me and your brain is happening all the time. It is a perfect feedback loop, a dance of communication that keeps you comfortable and in control. And then comes the most beautiful part of my rhythm, the release. When you have found a safe, private space, your brain sends a new message. It is a message of permission. It is a message of calm. It tells the muscles that guard my exit path, "It's okay. You can relax now." And it tells my own muscular wall, "It's time. You may gently squeeze." And so, I do. My strong muscular walls give a gentle, steady squeeze. The gatekeeper muscles relax and open. And the water I have been so patiently holding is finally released. It flows out, a warm, steady stream, a river returning to the ocean. And the feeling? Oh, the feeling is one of profound relief, a lightness, a sense of completion. I shrink back down to my small, resting size. My inner walls fold back into their soft, silky pleats. I am empty. I am clean. I am at peace, ready to begin the cycle all over again, filling and releasing, breathing in and breathing out, gathering and letting go. This is my rhythm. This is your rhythm. As you lie here, ready for sleep, I want you to think about that feeling of release. Is there anything you are holding on to from the day? A worry? A frustration? A thought that keeps circling in your mind? Imagine you can gather it all up. And now, with your next long, slow breath out, just let it go. Release it. Let it flow away from you, just like the water from me. Feel the lightness that comes with that release, the peace, the quiet. Let go of the day. It is done. Now is the time for rest, for emptiness, for peace. I hope my voice is like a soft, familiar blanket for you now. Something you can wrap yourself in as you drift. Tonight, I want to share a little secret with you. A secret about my size and my strength. We're going to talk about numbers, but please, don't worry. These are not numbers for a test. These are not numbers you need to remember. These are just gentle numbers, numbers that tell a story of wonder. So, how much can I really hold? People are often curious about this. They imagine I am a giant water tank, but the truth is much cozier than that. On average, I start to send my first gentle whisper to your brain when I'm holding about 1 cup of liquid. That's about 240 milliliters. It's the amount in a small teacup. At this point, I am feeling comfortable, relaxed, and just beginning my slow expansion. My happy place, my ideal level of fullness, is around 1.5 to 2 cups of liquid. That's about 400 to 500 milliliters. At this volume, my walls are stretched, but not strained. It is the perfect balance. This is when I send the clearer message to your brain, the one that says, sometime in the near future would be a good time to visit a restroom. This amount, about 2 cups, is a little more than a can of soda. It's the amount in a standard bottle of water. It's not so much, is it? It shows that my rhythm is meant to be steady and regular. I'm not designed to be a long-term storage facility. Now, can I hold more? Yes, I can. My magical stretching walls are quite remarkable. In a pinch, I can stretch to hold 3 or even 4 cups of liquid. But I must admit, this is not very comfortable for me. My walls become thin and taut. The pressure builds. My messages to your brain become less of a whisper and more of a very urgent memo. It's always best to listen to my earlier, gentler signals. It's a kindness to me and to yourself. So that's the story of my volume. And what about frequency? How many times do we go through this cycle of filling and releasing each day? Well, for most people, it's about 6 to 8 times during the day. This, of course, depends on how much you drink. If you are drinking lots of lovely water, we might have our rhythm a little more often, and that's a wonderful thing. It's a sign that you are hydrated and that the whole system is being flushed and cleansed. Think of it as a happy rhythm. 6 to 8 moments of pause in your day. 6 to 8 moments of mindful release. 6 to 8 times your body quietly says, thank you. And what about at night, when you are sleeping? Well, your amazing body has a special plan for that. While you sleep, your brain releases a wonderful hormone that tells my friends, the kidneys, to slow down their work. They produce less water while you are resting. This is a beautiful act of teamwork, all designed to allow you to have long, uninterrupted periods of sleep. It allows me to fill much more slowly, so I don't have to wake you. Isn't that a kind and intelligent design? Your body is always working to give you what you need. Even in sleep, it is caring for you. So don't worry about my numbers. Don't worry about counting. Just trust. Trust that I know what I'm doing. Trust that I will always let you know, in my own gentle way, when it is time. Our partnership is built on this quiet communication. Just rest now. Feel the simple wonder of your own body. A body that knows how to count, how to measure, how to communicate, all without a single conscious thought from you. You are being taken care of. You are safe. You can let everything go and drift into a deep, peaceful sleep. Can you hear the soft sound of your own breathing? In and out, a gentle wave. Let my voice be another wave, washing over you, carrying you further and further from the shores of the busy day. Tonight, I want to talk about my best friend, my partner in health, my constant companion and my greatest love. I want to tell you a story about water. For me, water is not just a liquid. It is a gift. It is life. It is a cleansing river that keeps my home clean and my spirit light. When you take a sip of cool, clear water, I feel it almost immediately. Not directly, of course. The water first goes on a long and wonderful journey through you, but soon enough, my friends, the kidneys will process it, and it will begin its gentle journey down the ureters to me. And the water that arrives is sparkling and pure. When you drink plenty of water throughout the day, my life is a joy. The fluid that fills me is light and clear. It flows easily. It keeps my soft, silky inner walls rinsed and healthy. It makes it much harder for any of those unwelcome little bacterial guests to get a foothold. A flowing river is a clean river, and I love being a clean, flowing river for you. Think about the feeling of a cool drink on a warm day. That sense of refreshment, of renewal. That is how I feel all day long when you are well hydrated. I feel refreshed. I feel happy. I can do my job with effortless ease. I want you to imagine that feeling now. Imagine a cool, clear stream of water flowing through your entire body. Imagine it washing away any tiredness, any tension, any dustiness from the day. Feel it cleansing you from the inside out. A feeling of pure, simple, liquid light, filling you up. Water is the simplest medicine. It is the kindest thing you can do for me, and for my partners, the kidneys. Sometimes, though, the days get busy, and you might forget to drink. When that happens, I can feel the difference. The fluid that arrives from the kidneys is darker, more concentrated. The flow is slower, more sluggish. My home feels less like a fresh, flowing river, and more like a quiet, still pond waiting for rain. My job becomes a little harder, and I worry a little, because when things are not flowing, my home can become a little less healthy. It is in still water that unwanted things can begin to grow. Your body will send you signals. The feeling of thirst, a dry mouth. These are gentle reminders, just like my own whispers, from a body that wants to be in balance. Listening to the signal of thirst is a beautiful act of self-care. Answering it with a glass of water is a profound act of kindness. It doesn't have to be a chore. Think of it as a ritual, a small pause in your day to give yourself this simple, life-giving gift. Feel the coolness of the glass in your hand. Watch the way the light dances in the water. Feel it quench your thirst, and know that with every sip, you are sending a wave of health and happiness throughout your entire body. And I, your humble Bladder, will be celebrating down here in my quiet home. So as you drift off to sleep, think of water. Think of gentle rain on a roof. Think of a calm, clear lake under the moonlight. Think of a peaceful river, flowing endlessly, effortlessly. Your body is mostly water. You are a being of flow. Let your thoughts now become like water, fluid, calm, and clear. Let them flow away, leaving behind only the deep, peaceful stillness of a quiet pool. Rest now. You are hydrated with peace. You are filled with calm. I hope you are feeling peaceful. Let every sound you hear, whether it's the distant hum of the city or the quiet creak of your home, become a part of this journey. Let it all fade into a soft, gentle background. We were just speaking about my dearest friend, water. We talked about how a cool, clear glass of it can feel like a cleansing river for your whole body. But have you ever wondered about the source of that river? Have you ever thought about how that simple water you drink is transformed into the pure fluid that I so patiently hold? Well, That is the work of two of the most amazing, hard-working, and humble organs in your entire body. It is the work of my dear friends, the kidneys. I want to tell you about them. They live just above me, nestled high up in your back, on either side of your spine, tucked safely beneath your lower ribs. There are two of them, a perfect pair. Like wise, bean-shaped twins, they work in perfect harmony. The kidneys are the master chemists of your body. They are the silent purifiers. All of the blood in your body, every single drop, flows through them, over and over again, all day long. Imagine a vast, rushing river that is your bloodstream, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and life to every cell. But this river also carries away the things that are no longer needed. The waste products of a busy, living body. And the kidneys, they are the most brilliant filters you could ever imagine. They sit by the banks of this river of blood. And with incredible wisdom, they sort through everything that flows past. They carefully pull out the extra salt, the excess minerals, and all the other little bits and pieces that your body has finished with. And they do this while making sure to leave all the good things, the vital nutrients in the bloodstream to continue their journey. It is a job of incredible precision, a constant balancing act. They make sure you have just the right amount of water in your body, not too much, not too little. They help to manage your blood pressure. They are silent guardians of your inner equilibrium. And the result of all their tireless work, all this careful filtering and balancing, is a fluid called urine. This is the water that they send to me. It is the purified water, carrying away everything you're ready to let go of. And they send it down to me through our trusted messengers, the two gentle ureters, one from each kidney, like two soft slides, delivering their gift to my doorstep. Our connection is one of perfect, unspoken teamwork. The kidneys work tirelessly, and they trust that I will be here, ready to receive what they send. I, in turn, trust them completely. I know that what they send me has been perfectly prepared. I know they are always looking out for the well-being of our entire bodily home. We never stop. Even now, as you lie here, breathing softly, your kidneys are on duty. They are quietly, diligently cleaning your blood, ensuring that when you wake up, your inner world is fresh, balanced, and ready for a new day. Isn't that a comforting thought? That while you rest, these two wise, bean-shaped organs are performing this incredible, life-sustaining service for you. You don't have to ask them. You don't have to remind them. They just do it, out of a deep, innate wisdom. This is the magic of your body. It is a community of organs, all working together for a common good, all supporting each other, all part of a beautiful, interconnected web of life. So let yourself feel a wave of gratitude for your amazing kidneys. Send them a quiet thank you. They are your silent heroes, your master chemists, and my dearest partners. And I, your bladder, am the proud keeper of the fruits of their labor. I am the final, peaceful reservoir in this beautiful river of cleansing. Just rest in that knowledge. You are being cared for so deeply. We've talked about my home, my neighbors, and the beautiful teamwork that defines our existence. But there is one partner I have that I haven't properly introduced you to yet. This partner doesn't live next door to me. This partner lives far, far away, in the highest tower of your body. I'm talking about your brain. You might think that a humble organ like me would have very little to say to the magnificent, all-powerful brain. But the truth is, we are in constant conversation. It is a quiet, long-distance dialogue, carried along a network of shimmering, silver threads. These are your nerves. Imagine tiny, invisible telephone lines that run from the walls of my home all the way up your spinal cord to the control center of your mind. This is how we speak to each other. It is our own private, secret language, and our conversation is mostly about one thing: how full I am. You see, woven into my magical stretching walls are millions of tiny, microscopic sensors. They are my little messengers. Their only job is to notice how much my walls are stretching. They are exquisitely sensitive. When I am empty and relaxed, these little sensors are quiet. They are sleeping. There is nothing to report. But as the gentle drops of water begin to fill me, my walls begin to expand. And as they expand, these little sensors begin to awaken. They start to send a very, very soft signal up the silver threads to your brain. At first, it's just a whisper, a tiny little notification, so quiet you don't even consciously notice it. It's just me, checking in. But as I continue to fill, as my walls stretch more and more, the signal becomes a little stronger. The whisper becomes a little clearer. This is the moment when you might have the first fleeting thought. Sometime soon, I might need to find a bathroom. It is a beautiful example of your body's intelligence. This signal isn't an alarm. It's not designed to make you anxious. It's simply a piece of information. A gentle update on my status. And your wise brain receives this message. Even if you are busy or in the middle of a conversation, a part of your brain hears my call and files it away. It understands. Now, here is the most amazing part of our conversation. Your brain is the one in charge. If you are in a meeting, or driving a car, or sleeping soundly in your bed, your brain sends a message back down to me. The message is simple. It says, "Thank you for the information. Please hold on. It is not a convenient time right now." And when I receive that message, I listen. My walls will continue to stretch patiently, and the special muscles that guard my exit will remain gently but firmly closed. We work together. I provide the information, and your brain makes the final decision. It is a partnership built on trust and respect. Then, when you have decided that the time is right, your brain sends a different set of signals. It sends a message of permission, a message of release. It tells the guardian muscles to relax, and it tells my own muscular wall that it is now safe to gently squeeze. And our cycle of release is completed. This constant, back-and-forth conversation is happening all day long. It is a testament to the incredible wisdom of your nervous system, a system that allows for both automatic signals and conscious control. It's a dance. I lead with a gentle suggestion, and your brain responds with a wise decision. So, as you lie here, know that this intelligent conversation is always happening within you. You can trust your body, you can trust its signals, and you can trust its innate wisdom to keep you safe and comfortable. There is nothing you need to manage, nothing you need to control. You can let go of the need to be in charge. Your body knows what to do. Just let your mind relax, just like my own walls relax after a gentle release. Let it become soft. Let it become quiet. The conversation can continue without you. Tonight, your only job is to rest. Are you feeling cozy? Let the weight of your body feel heavy and supported. Let the bed or the chair beneath you hold you completely. There is nowhere you need to be but right here. I want to tell you about another one of my dearest friends. This friend isn't a single organ. It's a whole team of muscles. A beautiful, woven sheet of them that lives just beneath me. This is your pelvic floor. I want you to imagine a soft, strong hammock. A hammock woven from flexible, resilient fibers, hanging suspended in the gentle space of your pelvis. This hammock is my floor. It is my foundation. It is my constant support. I rest upon this hammock, It holds me up, cradling me gently, along with my other neighbors like the uterus in women, or the rectum in everyone. It is the supportive floor of our entire pelvic neighborhood. These muscles are remarkable. They are strong enough to support us, yet flexible enough to move with your every breath. When you inhale, the hammock gently lowers. When you exhale, it gently rises. A soft, subtle rhythm that you probably never even notice. The pelvic floor is my partner in control. Remember we talked about the urethra, my quiet exit path. Well, the muscles of the pelvic floor wrap around this pathway like a gentle cuff. When these muscles are toned and engaged, they help to keep my exit securely closed. They are my co-guardians, my trusted gatekeepers. They work in perfect harmony with my own muscular walls. When my walls are relaxed and filling, the pelvic floor is gently, passively engaged, keeping everything safe and sound. And when it is time for release, and my walls begin to squeeze, your brain sends a message to this muscular hammock, telling it to completely let go. And it does. The hammock softens, it opens, and it allows the water to flow freely. A healthy pelvic floor is both strong and supple. It knows how to hold on, and it knows how to release completely. It is the embodiment of balanced strength, and just like any other muscle in your body, you can connect with it. You can awaken it. You don't have to do this now. Just listen. But there is a simple way to say hello to these muscles. Humans call them Kegels. It is the simple act of gently squeezing and lifting these internal muscles as if you were trying to stop the flow of urine. It's not a big, dramatic movement. It's a secret little smile, a gentle, internal hug. When you do this, you are toning your supportive hammock. You are keeping it strong and responsive. It is a wonderful act of kindness for this hardworking, unseen part of your body. But just as important as the squeeze is the release. The ability to let the muscles go completely, to let the hammock return to its soft, resting state. This is where true relaxation lies. So right now, I want you to simply bring your awareness to the base of your body. You don't need to squeeze anything. Just think about this area. Imagine a soft, warm hammock holding you from below. And with your next exhale, I want you to imagine that hammock becoming even softer, even more relaxed. Imagine it letting go of any tension it might be holding. Feel the base of your body become heavy, soft, and deeply supported. This is a place of grounding, a place of stability. Your pelvic floor is your connection to the earth beneath you. It is your root. When this area is relaxed, your whole body can feel more secure, more at peace. So, let go. Let your supportive hammock hold you. It is strong. It is capable. You can trust it. It will keep you safe all through the night. Just let your body be heavy. Let your foundation be soft. You are completely supported. From above and from below. Rest now. The sun has set in your outer world, and a gentle moon has risen in your inner world. The time for sleep has come, and just as your daily life changes at night, so does mine. I go on my special night shift, and my night shift is all about one thing: helping you to rest. My work becomes even quieter, even more patient. Do you remember how we talked about the wise brain and how it sends messages all over your body? Well, when your brain senses that you are falling asleep, it sends out a very special nighttime message. It's a chemical messenger, a hormone, and it's like a lullaby for your whole urinary system. This gentle message travels down to my hardworking friends, the kidneys, and the message says, "It is nighttime. It is time for deep rest. Please, slow down your work. Be extra quiet now." And the wonderful kidneys listen. They don't stop working. Of course, they are always on duty. but they do slow down their process of filtering and making urine. The flow of water into the ureters becomes much, much slower. The steady drip, drop of the daytime becomes a very, very slow drip, drop. This is one of the most beautiful and intelligent designs of your entire body. It is a built-in system to protect your sleep. Your body knows that sleep is sacred. It knows that sleep is when you heal, when you repair, when your mind sorts through the day and weaves its dreams. And so, your body does everything it can to give you long, uninterrupted stretches of this precious rest. And because the kidneys have slowed down, my own job changes too. I still receive the gentle drops of water, but my filling process becomes incredibly slow. It is a gradual, almost imperceptible expansion that happens over many, many hours. My patience grows even deeper at night. I become a calm, still lake under a starry sky. There is no rush. There is no urgency. My only job is to hold the quiet waters peacefully, allowing you to travel through your dream world without interruption. My muscular walls are in a state of deep relaxation. My little nerve sensors are extra sleepy. They know not to send any messages to your brain unless it is truly, truly necessary. We are all in a conspiracy of quiet, a team dedicated to your renewal. Sometimes, of course, I may still need to wake you. If you drank a lot of water right before bed, I might fill up to a point where I must send a signal. But even then, my signal is as gentle as possible. A soft nudge to your consciousness, inviting you to take care of the needs so you can quickly return to your rest. But most nights, we work in perfect, silent harmony. The brain sends its lullaby, the kidneys slow their rhythm, and I become a vessel of profound patience. Isn't that a lovely thought? That even as you lose consciousness and drift into other worlds, a whole team of your inner friends is adjusting its rhythm, changing its entire mode of operation, all for the sake of your peace. You are being so lovingly cared for, so let go of any worries about the night. Let go of any concerns about waking. Trust your body. Trust my nighttime patience. Trust the wise lullaby of your brain. We are all on the night shift with you. Your only job now is to sleep, to sink into the deep, dark, healing, quiet. Let us take care of the rest. We are here. We are on guard. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Welcome back to the quiet, peaceful world inside of you. Let's take a soft breath together. A slow breath in, filling your belly with calm, and a long, gentle breath out, letting the day dissolve. Tonight, I want to talk to you about feelings. My feelings, my emotional world is very, very simple. It is a world of two states, a gentle pendulum that swings back and forth all day long. I know the feeling of being full, and I know the feeling of being empty. And in these two simple feelings, there is a universe of wisdom. Let's start with the feeling of being full. As the water slowly gathers inside me, my walls begin to expand. A gentle pressure begins to build. Now, you might think this feeling is one of discomfort, but for me, in its early stages, it is a feeling of purpose. It is the feeling of a rain cloud, gathering moisture, preparing to give its gift to the earth. It is the feeling of a flower bud, swollen and full, just before it opens to the sun. This fullness is a promise. It is the promise of a future release. It is a quiet inner knowing that a moment of relief is coming. It is a state of patient anticipation. I hold this fullness for you. I carry the weight so you don't have to. I manage the pressure so you can feel at ease. It is a service I am happy to provide. I am your silent container, your patient reservoir. But I cannot stay full forever. Nothing can. Life is a cycle of flow. And so, we come to the other side of my world. The feeling of being empty. This feeling is peace itself. After you have listened to my signal and we have worked together to release the water, a profound quietness settles over my home. The pressure is gone. The weight is lifted. My walls, which were stretched and expanded, now relax completely. They shrink back down, and my soft inner lining folds itself back into its beautiful, silky pleats. The feeling is one of profound lightness. It is a clean slate, a fresh start. It is the feeling of the beach after the tide has gone out, smooth and clear. It is the feeling of the sky after a storm has passed, calm and quiet. This is my favorite feeling. This beautiful, peaceful emptiness. It is a state of total rest, a moment of perfect reset before the slow, gentle filling begins all over again. Full, and then empty, holding on, and then letting go. This is my entire life. And perhaps it is the secret to a peaceful life for you too. All day long, you gather things. You gather experiences. You gather thoughts. You gather emotions. Your mind and your heart can become very full. Full of worries from your day. Full of conversations you had. Full of plans for tomorrow. And that is okay. It is part of living. It is the gathering phase. But now, as you lie here in the quiet darkness, it is time for the other half of the cycle. It is time for the release. It is time for the beautiful, healing feeling of becoming empty. I want you to imagine that you can do for your mind what I do for your body. With your next breath out, I want you to imagine releasing a single worry from your day. Just let it flow out of you on the tide of your breath. See it dissolve into the quiet air of the room. Feel the little bit of lightness that comes from that release. Now take another soft breath, and as you exhale, let go of a conversation. Let go of a task that is waiting for you tomorrow. Just for now, let it all go. Let your mind become like me after I have done my work. Let it become empty, quiet, and profoundly at peace. There is so much freedom in emptiness. It is not a void. It is a space of pure potential. A space where rest can happen. A space where dreams can be born. So let go. Let it all flow away. Welcome the beautiful, healing quiet of an empty mind. We have been talking about my world from one point of view. The story of muscles and nerves, of kidneys and ureters. It is a beautiful and true story. The story that scientists and doctors tell. But there is another story about me. An older story. A story that comes from the ancient healers of the East, from the world of acupuncture and traditional medicine. And in their story, I am much more than just a simple reservoir for water. In their story, I am a guardian of your life force, a river of energy. They call it the Bladder Meridian. I want you to imagine, just for a moment, that your body is not just made of physical things. Imagine that it is also made of invisible rivers of energy, pathways that flow like currents in the ocean. The healers of old believed these pathways, these meridians, connect everything. And my meridian, the Bladder Meridian, is the longest and one of the most powerful of all. It doesn't just stay in my cozy home in your pelvis. Oh no. My river of energy is vast. It begins at the inner corner of your eyes. Imagine that. It starts right where a tear is born. From there, it flows up, over the top of your head, like a gentle waterfall. It then travels all the way down the back of your body. It flows in two parallel streams down your neck, along either side of your spine, a protective shield for your entire back. It flows over your lower back, over your hips, and down the back of your legs. It continues all the way down, past your knees, over your calves, around your ankle, and along the outside of your foot, and it finally ends at the tip of your littlest toe. Can you imagine that? A single continuous river of energy, connecting your eyes to your little toe. And I, your humble bladder, am its namesake, its home base. The ancient healers believed that this meridian is deeply connected to the element of water. And just as water can be both gentle and powerful, so can the energy of my meridian. It is considered the meridian of courage, of resilience. When the energy in my river is flowing smoothly and strongly, you feel a sense of inner calm and fortitude. You can face the challenges of the world without being overwhelmed. You can move through fear like a boat on a steady current. But when the energy in my river becomes blocked or stagnant, the healers believe that the emotion of fear can become stuck. Anxieties can take root. You might feel a sense of dread or find it hard to let go of old frights. My physical job, as you know, is to release water, to let go of what is no longer needed. And in this ancient story, my energetic job is the very same. My meridian helps you to release fear, to let go of the emotional waters that have become stagnant. A healthy, flowing bladder meridian is a river that washes away fear, leaving behind a sense of deep, grounded calm. You don't need to do anything to make this river flow. Your body knows how. But as you lie here, you can help it with your intention. I want you to imagine a gentle, sparkling river of light, starting at your eyes. Feel it flowing over your scalp, releasing any tension in your head. Imagine it washing down your neck and your back, like a warm, soothing waterfall, carrying away any aches, any tightness, any stored up fear from your day. Feel this gentle river flowing down the back of your legs, all the way to your feet. Feel it connecting you to the earth. My physical role is to provide comfort, and my energetic role is to provide courage. Both are about creating a sense of safety, so that you can truly, deeply rest. Let this river of energy be your lullaby tonight, a current of peace. Are you feeling sleepy yet? Your eyelids may be feeling heavy. Your body may be feeling soft. That's good. Just allow whatever is happening to happen. Allow yourself to drift. Tonight, let's talk about some of the other fluids in your life. We've talked about my dear friend water, but I know that you have other friends too. Friends like your warm morning cup of coffee, or your relaxing glass of wine or beer in the evening. I want you to know, I am not here to judge these friends. Not at all. They are part of your life, part of your rituals of waking up and winding down. I just want to tell you a little bit about our relationship, about how they affect my daily rhythm. Let's start with caffeine. Your coffee, your tea, your soda. Caffeine is like a very energetic, bubbly friend. When it arrives in your body, its job is to wake everything up. It gives a little nudge to your brain, making you feel alert and focused. And it gives a little nudge to my friends, the kidneys too. Caffeine is what is known as a diuretic. It's a gentle word that simply means it encourages the kidneys to work a little faster. It's as if caffeine says to them, "Good morning, let's get to work. Let's make a little extra water today." And the kidneys, being the diligent workers they are, listen. They start to pull a little more water from your bloodstream, and they send it down to me. So, after you've had your morning coffee or tea, you might notice that I send you my gentle signals a little more often. My home fills up a bit more quickly. Our rhythm of filling and releasing becomes a little more upbeat for a while, and that is perfectly okay. It's just the effect of that energetic friend, caffeine, paying us a visit. I just have to be a little more active for a couple of hours. I don't mind. As long as you are also drinking plenty of plain water, we stay in a happy, healthy balance. Now, what about the other friend? Alcohol. Alcohol is a different kind of friend. It is a friend of relaxation, a friend that helps to soften the edges of a long day. But Just like caffeine, alcohol is also a diuretic. It has a similar conversation with your body, but in a different way. Alcohol gently tells your brain to be quiet, and in doing so, it quiets the release of that special nighttime hormone we talked about, the one that normally tells the kidneys to slow down. So, when that hormone's voice is hushed, the kidneys don't get their usual message to be quiet. They continue to work at their daytime pace. They keep making water, and they keep sending it down to me. This is why, after a glass of wine or a beer, you may find yourself needing to visit the restroom more frequently. My home is filling up faster because the kidneys haven't gotten their signal to take a break. Again, this is not a bad thing. It is simply a chemical conversation happening inside of you. It is the effect of this relaxing friend. The only thing is, it can sometimes disrupt your sleep, as I may have to wake you in the night if I become too full. I tell you these things not to make you worry. I tell you this out of friendship. It is simply so you can understand your own body, so you can see the cause and effect, so you can make gentle choices that help you feel your best. Knowing that coffee might make you need to go more often, or that a drink in the evening might interrupt your sleep, is just information. It is the wisdom of your own body speaking to you. So please, enjoy your rituals. Your morning cup that helps you greet the day. Your evening drink that helps you say goodbye to it. Just remember me, your humble friend. And remember my other dear friend, water. A little extra water can help to keep everything in a beautiful, flowing balance. Just rest now. Let go of all these thoughts. They are just stories. The only thing that matters now is the gentle rhythm of your own breath, carrying you out to the calm, quiet sea of sleep. Tonight, I need to be a little brave. I want to talk to you about my fears. Even here, in my cozy, protected home deep inside of you, I have things that I worry about. But please, do not let my fears become your fears. I tell you this story not to create anxiety, but to do the opposite. I tell you this so that together, we can make sure my home always stays the safe and peaceful place it is meant to be. My biggest fear is very simple. I am afraid of unwelcome visitors. I am talking about tiny, microscopic travelers called bacteria. Now, most bacteria in the world are harmless, or even helpful. But there are certain kinds that, if they find their way into my home, can cause a bit of trouble. They can create an infection, something the doctors call a UTI, or a urinary tract infection. My home is designed to be a sterile place, a clean and pristine reservoir. The water that the kidneys send me is pure. There are no tiny visitors in it. So how do they get in? Well, they are sneaky. They don't come from above. They try to sneak in from below. They travel up through my exit path, the urethra. The outside world is full of these tiny travelers, and sometimes a few of them can begin a journey up this quiet pathway. This is my fear. The thought of these unwelcome guests setting up camp in my soft, silky lining. When they do, they can make my walls feel irritated and unhappy. This is when I might start sending you signals that are not so gentle. I might send urgent signals, even when I am not very full. I might create a feeling of burning or discomfort. This is not me trying to bother you. This is my desperate cry for help. It is the only way I can let you know that my peace has been disturbed. But here is the beautiful, wonderful truth. You are my greatest protector. You have all the power to keep my home safe. And it is so simple. My number one defense, my greatest guardian, is my best friend, water. When you drink plenty of water, you create a strong, steady river that flows out of me. And this river is the most powerful cleansing force imaginable. It washes away any of those tiny, misguided travelers who may have started to sneak in. It flushes them right back out before they have a chance to settle down. A strong flow is a clean flow. A well-hydrated bladder is a happy, protected bladder. This is the simplest and most profound act of kindness you can do for me. My other great protection is listening to my signals. Remember how we talked about my polite whispers? When you feel that gentle nudge, it is a sign that my exit gate is closed, and I am holding water. If there are any unwelcome visitors waiting at the gate, this is the time they might try to sneak in. But when you listen to my signal and go to the restroom, you release the river. You open the gates and everything is washed clean. By not holding it for very long periods, you give those tiny travelers far fewer opportunities to cause any trouble. So you see, you are my hero. With simple water and with simple listening, you are my fierce guardian. There is nothing to be afraid of. There is only the gentle wisdom of care, the quiet practice of listening to your body and giving it the simple things it needs. So let go of any worry. Feel a sense of deep, peaceful security. Know that your body is strong. Know that you are its wise and loving caretaker. Tonight, let every breath be a cleansing flow. Let every exhale wash away not only your worries, but any fears as well. You are safe. You are protected. My home is peaceful, and you can rest deeply and completely. Welcome back to this quiet space. Let's leave the world behind for a little while. Let your body feel heavy and your mind feel light. Just listen to the sound of my voice and the sound of your own soft breathing. We have spoken of my fears, of the unwelcome visitors that I worry about. But that is enough of that. Fear is a small and infrequent visitor. My home is so much more defined by joy. So tonight, let's talk about love. Let's talk about the things that make me feel happy, healthy, and perfectly at peace. Let's talk about my greatest loves. My first and greatest love, as you already know, is water. Clear, pure, simple water. It is the song my soul loves to hear. It is the gift of flow. When you drink water, you are sending a cleansing river through my home, washing my walls, keeping me fresh, and making my job an absolute delight. Water is the simplest, most profound act of love you can show me. It is a gift I cherish with every single drop. My second great love is my dear friend, the supportive hammock below me, your pelvic floor. When these muscles are healthy and toned, I feel so secure, so held. It is the feeling of being gently cradled in strong, loving hands. This support allows me to relax completely, knowing that the gates are being guarded with gentle strength, and the feeling of these muscles letting go completely during a release. That is a beautiful symphony of cooperation. A strong and supple pelvic floor is the gift of support. And my third great love is something very simple. It is the gift of your attention. It is the simple act of you listening to me. Remember our quiet conversation? The polite whispers I send to your brain. When you hear that whisper and you honor it in a calm and timely way, it is a sign of the most beautiful respect. It tells me that you are listening. It tells me that we are partners. When you don't make me wait for too long, when you don't make me stretch to the point of discomfort, I feel so cared for. It avoids strain on my magical stretching walls and on my supportive hammock. It keeps our whole neighborhood in a state of low stress, peaceful cooperation. Listening to my signals is the gift of respect. These are my three greatest loves. The gift of flow from water, the gift of support from your pelvic floor, and the gift of respect from your listening mind. And what do these three loves have in common? They are all about gentleness. They are all about flow. They are all about balance. They are not complicated things. They don't require great effort. They are small, simple acts of kindness that you can weave into your day. a glass of water here, a moment of mindful awareness there, a calm trip to the restroom when your body gently asks. These are the things that make my world a happy one. These are the habits that allow me to do my job for you, year after year, with quiet, peaceful efficiency. As you lie here, I want you to feel a sense of love for your own body. Feel a wave of gratitude for its simple, profound wisdom. It doesn't ask for much, just a little water, a little support, a little attention. In return, it gives you the miracle of life, the ability to move, to feel, to experience this world. So let that feeling of love and gratitude be your pillow tonight. Let it soften your muscles. Let it quiet your mind. Know that by simply resting, you are doing a loving thing for your body. You are giving it the gift of healing and renewal. And know that I, your humble bladder, feel that love. And I send my own quiet, humble gratitude right back to you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your care. Rest now, in this feeling of gentle mutual love. Let's drift together for a while. Imagine you are a soft cloud, floating in a calm, quiet sky. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just this moment of peace. Tonight, I want to take you on a gentle journey. A journey through a peaceful garden and a quiet kitchen. We are going to talk about food. We are going to explore a diet of kindness. Just as some friends are loud and boisterous and others are soft and gentle, foods have personalities too. And my home, with its soft, sensitive inner lining, generally prefers the company of gentle friends. So let's talk about the foods that feel like a soft, warm hug to me. Imagine a ripe, yellow banana. Think of its creamy texture, its gentle, mild sweetness. Bananas are a wonderful friend to me. They are low in acid, and they feel soothing and calm. Or think of a pear. A soft green pear, full of sweet juice. Its flavor is delicate. Its nature is gentle. Pears are another one of my favorite companions. They bring hydration and sweetness without any sharp edges. And then there are the cool, calm vegetables. Imagine the feeling of a crisp slice of cucumber. It is almost like a piece of solid water. It is hydrating, refreshing, and profoundly gentle. My walls love the cool, alkaline nature of cucumbers. Foods like oatmeal, bread, and potatoes are also my quiet friends. They are grounding. They are comforting. They don't have loud, sharp flavors. They are like a soft, warm blanket for your whole digestive system. And that sense of calm is passed down to me. Even some drinks can be wonderfully kind. The most obvious, of course, is my dear friend water. But a cup of non-caffeinated herbal tea, like chamomile or peppermint, can also be a soothing balm. Imagine the gentle warmth of a mug of chamomile tea spreading through your belly. That warmth is a lullaby for your entire inner neighborhood. Now, there are other foods with stronger personalities. Think of a bright red tomato, a zesty orange, or a sharp, spicy chili pepper. These foods are wonderful and full of life, but their personalities are very bold. They are acidic. They are spicy. They are intense. And sometimes, for some people, my soft, sensitive inner lining can find these strong personalities a little overwhelming. If my lining is feeling particularly tender, these foods can feel irritating. It's not that they are bad. Not at all. It is just that their energy is very sharp, and sometimes my soft home prefers a gentler touch. The same can be true for coffee or for fizzy carbonated drinks. Their bubbly, acidic nature can sometimes feel a little too exciting for my calm world. I am not telling you this to create rules or to take any joy away from your food. I am simply sharing my own feelings, my own sensitivities. The most important thing is to listen to your own body. After you eat, just notice. Notice how you feel. Your body is always speaking to you. It will tell you which foods feel like a warm hug and which foods feel a little too loud. A diet of kindness is not about restriction. It is about awareness. It is about choosing, when you can, to fill your body with things that feel gentle, nourishing, and calm. It is another beautiful way to say, I love you, to your own magnificent body. So as you drift into sleep, imagine you are being filled with the most gentle, nourishing energy. Imagine the soft sweetness of a pear, the cool calmness of a cucumber, and the gentle warmth of chamomile tea. Let this feeling of soft, gentle nourishment lull you to sleep. You are feeding your body with kindness. You are feeding your soul with rest, your bladder. Let's take a moment to settle. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest. With each exhale, feel yourself letting go just a little bit more, sinking deeper into rest. Tonight, we need to talk about something a little delicate. We need to talk about the times when I am not feeling my best. Sometimes, even in the most well-cared-for home, things can feel a little out of balance. I want to tell you about this not to worry you, but so that you might understand my signals with empathy and kindness, should they ever arise. Sometimes, my conversation with the brain can become a little confused. The telephone line can get a bit of static. My little nerve sensors might become a little too excited. They might start sending their signals to your brain with too much urgency. And too often, you might feel a sudden, strong need to find a restroom, even if I am not very full. This is what the doctors call an overactive bladder. It is not your fault. And it is not my fault. It is simply a sign that our communication system needs a little bit of gentle support. It's as if my polite whispers have accidentally been turned up to a shout. My intention is not to bother you. My intention is always to communicate. But sometimes, my messages just come out a little too loudly. There is another way my home can feel unwell. Sometimes, my beautiful, soft inner lining, which is normally so resilient, can become very, very sensitive. Imagine the skin on your arm. Normally it feels fine, but if it gets a sunburn, it becomes tender and red. A gentle touch can feel painful. A soft fabric can feel scratchy. Well, sometimes, my inner lining can feel like it has a sunburn. It can become irritated and unhappy. The doctors call this interstitial cystitis. When this happens, the gentle fluids that I normally hold with ease can feel uncomfortable. Even the simple act of filling can create a feeling of pressure or pain. My walls feel tender. My whole home feels sore and unhappy. It is a difficult time for me, and I know it is a difficult time for you. My signals during this time are not about fullness. They are about discomfort. They are my way of telling you, something in here is not right. My walls are hurting. Please, be gentle with me. I tell you these things so you can understand me from the inside. So you can see these conditions not as a problem to be solved, but as a message to be heard. A message that calls for more gentleness, more kindness. If you ever feel that my signals are too loud, too frequent, or have turned from pressure into pain, it is a sign that our team needs some help. It is time to call in the experts, the doctors and nurses in their white coats. They have so many ways to help soothe my home. They have gentle medicines that can calm my overexcited nerves. They have special diets that can soothe my sensitive lining. They have therapies that can help restore the peaceful harmony of our neighborhood. There is no shame in asking for help. It is the wisest, most loving thing you can do. It is an act of profound self-care. So please, always listen to my signals with an open heart. Whether they are a gentle whisper or a painful cry, they are always my honest truth. They are my way of speaking to you, my partner, my guardian, my friend. Just rest now. Let a wave of gentleness and compassion wash over you. Send a little of that soft, healing energy down to my home in your pelvis. Let me know that you are listening. That is the greatest comfort you can give me. As you settle in for the night, let the outside world become a distant echo. The only thing that matters now is the quiet world within you, the gentle rhythm of your heart, the soft whisper of your breath. We have talked about my loves, my fears, and the times I might feel unwell. Tonight, I want to gather some of the gentlest wisdom we have shared. I want to tell you about the simple, peaceful habits that help me to thrive. Think of these not as rules. Think of them as small, daily rituals of kindness, little moments of care that keep my home happy and my rhythm smooth. The first habit is the simplest of all. It is the habit of not rushing. When you feel my signal and find your way to the restroom, give yourself the gift of a quiet moment. Don't be in a hurry. Let the release be a meditation, not a race. When you sit and relax, you allow my supportive hammock, the pelvic floor, to let go completely. And when those muscles are soft and relaxed, I can do my job properly. I can give a gentle, complete squeeze, and the river can flow until it is all gone. This simple act of taking your time ensures that I become truly empty. And a truly empty bladder is a happy, healthy bladder. It leaves no stagnant pools behind where unwelcome visitors might like to linger. So, take your time, breathe, let the river flow completely. It is a small moment of mindfulness in your busy day. The second habit is about what you wear. My whole neighborhood, nestled deep in your pelvis, loves to be comfortable. We love soft, natural fabrics. We love clothing that is not too tight. Think of it as giving your whole inner neighborhood a soft, gentle breeze. When you wear clothing that is breathable and loose around your center, it helps to keep the air flowing. It keeps things dry and healthy. It reduces the chances of my home becoming warm and damp, an environment that those unwelcome bacteria can find very inviting. So, choose comfort. Choose softness. It is a simple kindness that makes my entire neighborhood feel at ease. And the third habit is a special, private one. It is the simple wisdom of urinating after a moment of intimacy. During that beautiful time of closeness, my exit path, the urethra, can sometimes have tiny travelers brought near its doorway. By simply taking a moment to release a flow of water afterwards, you are performing a gentle rinse. You are washing my doorway clean, ensuring that no unwelcome visitors have a chance to begin their journey inward. It is a simple, wise act of hygiene that is one of the most powerful ways to keep me safe. So you see, these are not difficult things. Taking your time, choosing comfort, a gentle rinse. These are the quiet rituals that help me thrive. They are acts of attention, acts of care. They are the little ways you say to me every day, I am listening, I am here, I am taking care of you. And every time you perform one of these simple habits, I feel it. I feel the love. I feel the care. And it makes me the happiest, most peaceful bladder in the world. So as you drift to sleep, know that you have this wisdom within you, the wisdom to care for your body in these gentle, simple ways. It is not complicated. It is just about love. Let that feeling of gentle, loving care be the boat that carries you into your dreams tonight. You are the wise captain of this beautiful vessel. Your body, and you are steering it beautifully toward the calm, healing waters of sleep. Rest now. You have earned it. Let my voice be a soft, steady rhythm in the quiet of your room. You don't have to hold on to my words. Just let them wash over you like a gentle stream. Tonight, I want to talk to you about something that can sometimes feel a little scary. I want to talk about the times when our team, you and I, and all the other organs might need a little extra help. I want to talk about doctors and nurses, the humans in white coats. I know that the idea of a hospital or a clinic can sometimes bring a feeling of anxiety. But I want to invite you to see these places and these people in a different light. Think of them not as places of sickness, but as quiet places of healing. Think of the people there not with fear, but as kind and skilled helpers, whose entire life is dedicated to restoring harmony in the beautiful homes that are our bodies. Sometimes, even with the best care, things in my home might need a closer look. The doctors might want to understand why my signals are confused, or why my inner lining feels so sensitive. And to do that, they have a remarkable tool. It's called a cystoscope. I know the name sounds very technical and cold, so let's give it a different name. Let's call it a tiny visitor with a light. Imagine a very, very thin, flexible tube, no bigger than a piece of spaghetti, with a tiny, tiny camera and a little light on the end. The doctor can guide this tiny visitor very gently up my exit path, the urethra, and into my home. I want you to know, the doctors are so careful. They use special numbing jelly to make the path slippery and comfortable. They ask you to take slow, deep breaths. Their hands are steady and gentle. And once this little visitor is inside, it can look at my beautiful, soft, pink inner lining. It can see my pleated walls. It can see the two little openings where the ureters deliver their water. It's like having a helpful repair person come and gently inspect the inside of a house to see what needs fixing. This little visit gives the doctors so much information. It helps them to understand me better. And when they understand me, they know how to help me heal. It is an act of deep and focused care. Sometimes, I might need more than just a visit. My walls might need a little repair. Or perhaps a small stone has formed inside me that needs to be gently removed. In these moments, I might need the help of surgery. Again, I know that word can sound big and frightening, so let's think of it differently. Think of the surgeon as a master craftsperson, a weaver, or a seamstress. With the most skilled and gentle hands you can imagine, you are given a special medicine that allows you to fall into a deep, protected sleep. You feel nothing. You are in a place of perfect peace, and while you are resting, this master craftsperson, with their team of helpers, performs their quiet, focused work. They make tiny, careful openings. They repair what is broken. They mend what is torn. They remove what doesn't belong. Their every movement is precise and full of intention. An intention to heal, an intention to restore. And then, just as carefully, they close everything up, often leaving behind only the tiniest, faintest scar, a silver thread of a memory of this profound act of healing. And when you wake up, the work is done. The repair has been made. So please, do not be afraid of these helpers. They have dedicated their lives to understanding the beautiful, intricate workings of the body. They are your allies. They are my allies. They are here to help us when we cannot help ourselves. Asking for their help is an act of strength. It is an act of profound self-love. It is saying, my body is precious, and it deserves the best care. So rest now. Let go of any medical fears. Let them dissolve. And instead, feel a sense of deep, profound gratitude for the kind, healing hands that exist in this world. You are not alone. There is always help. Let's sink a little deeper into comfort together. Feel the soft surface beneath you, holding you completely. You are supported. You are safe. You can let go. That phrase, letting go, it is the heart of my existence. It is the core of my purpose. Tonight, I want to talk about why it is so profoundly important, not just for me, but for you. For everything, my job, as we know, is to fill up and then to empty, to release, to let go of the water that the kidneys have so carefully prepared. But what would happen if I couldn't? What would happen if the exit path was blocked? Or if my muscular walls forgot how to squeeze? What would happen if I just kept filling and filling and filling? The pressure inside my home would build. My magical walls would stretch and stretch until they could stretch no more. I would become a taut, uncomfortable. I would be sending desperate, painful signals to your brain, but it wouldn't stop there. The problem would begin to travel backwards. Imagine a flowing river. If you build a dam across it and close the gates, the river doesn't just stop. The water begins to back up. The river swells, and the land behind the dam begins to flood. The same thing would happen inside of you. The two gentle ureters, the streams that bring me water, would not be able to empty. The water pressure would back up inside of them, and that pressure would travel all the way back up. To my dear hard-working friends, the kidneys, and this would be a tragedy. This would be a tragedy. The kidneys are delicate, precious organs. They are not designed to be under pressure. If they cannot release the water they have filtered, they can become damaged, swollen, and they can stop doing their vital, life-sustaining work of cleaning your blood. So you see, my simple act of letting go is not just for my own comfort. It is an act of protection for the entire system. My release is what allows the kidneys to keep working. My emptiness is what allows the whole beautiful river of cleansing to keep flowing. Letting go is not just an option. It is essential for health. It is essential for life. And what is true for me, your bladder, is also true for you, your heart and your mind. All day long, you fill up with experiences, with thoughts, with emotions. Just like I fill up with water, you hold on to conversations, you hold on to worries about the future, you hold on to hurts from the past, and it is natural to hold them for a time. We must process our lives, but what happens when you don't let them go? What happens when you build a dam and refuse to release the emotional waters? The pressure builds. A worry that is held for too long becomes anxiety. Anger that is held for too long becomes resentment. Sadness that is held for too long can become a heavy, stagnant pool of despair. And this pressure doesn't just stay in your mind, it backs up. It flows into your body. It can create tension in your neck and shoulders. It can create tightness in your stomach. It can disrupt your precious sleep. It can damage the delicate tissues of your life, your heart, your mind, your spirit. They are not designed to be a storage facility for old pain. They are designed for flow. So, as you lie here, on the edge of sleep, I want you to give yourself the gift that you give me every day. The gift of release. Scan your mind and your heart. Is there a worry you are holding on to? An old hurt? A frustration from the day? You don't have to solve it. You don't have to analyze it. You just have to let it go. Imagine a dam inside of you. And imagine you are opening the gates. With your next long, slow exhale, I want you to visualize these old, stagnant waters flowing out of you. Let them go. Release them. Feel the profound relief in that release, the lightness, the peace, the clean slate that comes after you have truly, completely let go. This is the secret to health. This is the secret to peace. And it is a secret that I, your humble bladder, get to practice every single day. Letting go. Let my voice be a soft, gentle breeze, blowing away the dust of the day. There is nothing left to do now. Nothing to figure out. It is simply time to rest. Tonight, I want to tell you a little story. It's a true story from the human world. A story about a kind doctor who was a special friend to me and to all the bladders of the world, even though we never met. His name was Dr. Frederick Foley. He lived a long time ago. He was born in the 1800s. In his time, the world was very different. Doctors had far fewer tools to help their patients. They had so much knowledge and so much compassion. But sometimes, they felt helpless. Dr. Foley was a urologist. That's a special kind of doctor who spends their life studying and caring for my neighborhood. The kidneys, the ureters, me, and the urethra. He understood our system deeply, and he saw a problem that caused him great sadness. He saw patients who, for many different reasons, could not perform the simple, beautiful act of release that we just talked about. Perhaps their muscles were damaged after a surgery, or perhaps an illness made it impossible for the signals between me and the brain to work properly. For these people, I would fill up and become painfully full, and they could not let the water go. Dr. Foley saw their suffering. He saw the danger that this pressure was causing to their precious kidneys. At that time, the only solutions were temporary and often uncomfortable, and Dr. Foley thought, there must be a better way. There must be a kinder, gentler way to help. He was a tinkerer, an inventor. He had a creative mind and healing hands. And in his workshop, he began to experiment. He wanted to create a soft, gentle pathway that could help me to empty when I couldn't do it on my own. He wanted to create a helping hand after many tries. He designed something so simple and so brilliant that it is still used all over the world today. He created the Foley catheter. Now, I know that is another one of those cold, medical-sounding words, so let's think of it differently. He created a very soft, thin, flexible tube made of rubber. It was like a soft, hollow piece of straw. But at the very tip, he added something ingenious, a tiny little balloon, a balloon no bigger than a pea. A doctor or a nurse could gently slide this soft tube up the urethra and into my home. And once the tip was inside me, they could fill the tiny balloon with a little bit of sterile water. And this tiny, soft balloon would hold the tube gently in place, so it wouldn't slip out. And then, the other end of the tube would be connected to a collection bag, and the water from my home could finally flow out, steadily, gently, without any effort. The relief. Can you imagine the relief? For a person whose bladder was full and in pain, this simple invention was a miracle. It was the gift of release, given back to them. Dr. Foley's little invention has brought comfort to millions and millions of people over the last century. It has protected kidneys. It has relieved suffering. It has been a quiet, humble hero in hospitals and homes all around the world. I tell you this story because it is a story about compassion. It is a story of how one person's desire to help, one person's gentle ingenuity, can create a ripple of comfort that travels through time. The world of medicine is not just about science. At its heart, it is about kindness. It is about one human being wanting to ease the suffering of another. So as you drift off to sleep, let this story warm your heart. Know that the world is full of helpers, full of kind, clever people who have dedicated their lives to creating comfort and healing. You are living in a legacy of that kindness. You are held in a web of that care. Rest in that comforting thought. You are safe. You are cared for. Welcome back to this quiet moment. Let's begin by noticing the gentle darkness of the room around you. Notice the soft weight of the air on your skin. You are here. You are present, and you are ready for rest. Tonight, I want to guide you in a simple, gentle practice. We are not going to learn any new facts. We are not going to tell any stories. We are just going to be together. This practice is called mindfulness. It is simply the act of paying attention in a gentle, non-judgmental way. It is the practice of listening, and it is one of the kindest gifts you can give to your body and to me. So, I want you to start by finding a comfortable position. If you haven't already, let your arms and legs be heavy and relaxed. Let your jaw be soft. Now, I want you to bring your attention to your breath. Don't change it. Don't try to make it deeper or slower. Just notice it. Notice the feeling of the air as it enters your nostrils, cool and fresh. And notice the feeling of the air as it leaves, warm and soft. Just rest your attention on this simple, beautiful rhythm. The gentle rise of your belly as you breathe in, and the soft fall as you breathe out. This is the anchor, your breath. If your mind starts to wander, to think about the day or about tomorrow, just gently, without any frustration, guide it back to the feeling of your breath. In and out. Very good. Now, I want to invite you to do something with your awareness. I want you to let your attention travel down from your breath, deep into your body. Let your awareness flow down through your chest, down through your stomach, and let it come to rest in your lower belly, in your pelvis, in the quiet, warm, dark neighborhood that is my home. I want you to just rest your attention here. Imagine you are placing a soft, warm hand on this part of your body, a hand full of kindness and gentle curiosity. You don't need to feel for anything specific. You don't need to search for me. You are not trying to fix anything or change anything. You are simply being present. You are bringing the gentle light of your awareness to this part of your body that so often goes unnoticed. Just rest here, breathing in and breathing out, feeling the soft, warm weight of your own attention in your lower belly. This simple act is so powerful. It is a way of saying, I see you. I am here with you. It is a way of deepening our connection, of strengthening the telephone line between us. When you practice this gentle awareness, you become more attuned to my quiet whispers. You learn to hear my signals when they are still very soft and polite. Our communication becomes more effortless, more harmonious. But even more than that, this is an act of healing. Where attention goes, energy flows. And when you send your gentle, loving attention to any part of your body, you are sending it a message of safety, a message of care. You are telling the nerves to relax. You are telling the muscles to soften. So, let's just stay here for a few more moments. Just resting. Your awareness like a warm, gentle pool of light in your pelvis. Breathing in, feel a sense of softness and spaciousness. Breathing out, feel a sense of letting go, of sinking deeper into the support beneath you. There is nothing to do, nowhere to go. Just this moment. Just this breath. Just this quiet, loving presence. This is mindfulness. It is so simple, and it is always available to you. Anytime you feel stressed or disconnected, you can return to this practice. Return to your breath, and return your awareness to your own amazing body. It is your home, it is your friend, and it is always waiting for you to come and rest. Now, let your awareness become soft and diffuse. Let it spread out to your whole body, like a gentle mist. Feel your whole body, breathing, your whole body, resting, your whole body, ready for sleep. Let's drift together into the quiet. Let the edges of your day become soft and blurry. Feel the gentle pull of rest, like a quiet tide, drawing you out from the shore of wakefulness. Tonight, I want to share something with you about our connection, a connection that is deeper than you might imagine. I want to talk about how your feelings, especially feelings of stress, can affect my home and my rhythm. Your world is a busy place. It is full of sounds and deadlines and things that need your attention. And your amazing body has a built-in alarm system to help you navigate this busy world. It's an ancient system, designed to protect you, to keep you safe when you perceive a danger. When you feel stressed, or worried, or anxious, This ancient alarm bell begins to ring softly inside of you. It's often called the fight or flight response. It sends a surge of energy through your body. Your heart might beat a little faster. Your breathing might become a little shallower. And your muscles all over your body can become a little tense. They are getting ready for action. And I, your humble bladder, am connected to this system. My muscular walls are, after all, a muscle. And when that alarm bell of stress is ringing, my walls can feel it. They can become a little tense too, a little jittery. Sometimes, when you are feeling very stressed, my home doesn't feel as soft and relaxed as it usually does. I can feel a bit shaky, a bit unsettled, and because my walls are tense, I might not be able to hold as much water as comfortably as I normally would. My magical ability to expand can be a little bit hindered by this tension. At the same time, this alarm signal also affects my conversation with your brain. Remember our quiet, polite telephone line? Well, stress can create a bit of static on that line. Your brain, when it is in high alert mode, can become extra sensitive to my signals. My gentle whisper, which the brain would normally interpret as a calm piece of information, might be heard as a much more urgent shout. The brain, busy dealing with the perceived danger, might think, "We have no time for this. We must deal with this immediately." And so, you might feel a sudden strong urge to go to the restroom, even when I am not very full. This is not me trying to bother you. And it is not you imagining things. It is the real, physical result of the mind-body connection. It is stress, creating tension in my walls and static on our communication line. I tell you this with so much empathy. If you have ever felt this way, this sense of urgency when you are anxious, please know that it is a normal response of a caring, sensitive body. It is your body trying its best to manage a difficult feeling. The beautiful thing is, you have the power to calm this system. You have the ability to gently turn off that ancient alarm bell. You have the power of your own breath. The power of your own focused calm. When you take a slow, deep breath, you are sending a new message to your brain. You are sending a message of safety. A message that says, the danger has passed. You can stand down. Everything is all right. And as your nervous system begins to calm down, my home begins to calm down too. My muscular walls can let go of their tension. They can become soft and expansive again. The static on our telephone line clears, and my polite whispers are heard as whispers once again. So be kind to yourself when you feel stressed. Be kind to me. Know that we are in this together, and the path back to peace is always as close as your next slow, gentle breath. Rest now. Let that alarm bell of your day fall completely silent. There are no dangers here. There is only the deep, profound safety of your own quiet room. You are safe, you are calm, and you can rest. I hope my voice is a gentle anchor for you, holding you here in this moment of deep peace. Let's journey together, deeper into relaxation. We just talked about stress, and how it can make my walls feel tense, and my signals feel urgent. We talked about how a slow, deep breath is the secret message of safety that can calm everything down. So tonight, I want to practice that with you. I want to guide you through a simple, beautiful breathing technique. It is a breath that I, and all of your organs, absolutely love. Humans call it diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing, but I like to call it the breath of a calm river. I would like to invite you now, if it feels comfortable, to place one of your hands gently on your lower belly. In the neighborhood of my home, let your hand rest there, soft and warm. Now, I want you to imagine that your lungs are much bigger than you think. Imagine they reach all the way down into your belly. As you take your next breath in, I want you to breathe so deeply and softly that you feel your hand gently rise. Don't force it. Just allow the breath to be low and deep, your hand rising on the soft wave of your inhaling breath. And as you breathe out, just let the air sigh out of you, long and slow, and feel your hand gently fall. That's it. That is the whole practice. Let's try it again. Together, a slow, soft breath in. Through your nose, feel your belly expand, and your hand rise like a gentle tide, and a long, slow breath out. Through your mouth or nose, feel your hand fall, as the tide of your breath flows back out to sea. Let's continue this for a few moments, just following this simple, peaceful rhythm. Breathing in, your hand rises. Breathing out, your hand falls. As you breathe this way, something magical is happening inside of you. When you breathe high up in your chest, with shallow, quick breaths, you are speaking the language of stress. You are keeping that ancient alarm bell ringing. But when you breathe low and slow, like this, you are speaking the language of calm. You are speaking directly to your nervous system. This deep, slow breath is a secret message. It travels up the silver threads from your belly to your brain, and the message says, I am safe, I am relaxed, all is well. And your wise brain hears this message, and it begins to send signals of calm to your entire body. It tells your heart it can beat a little slower. It tells your muscles they can release their tension, and it sends a message of deep relaxation down to my home. My muscular walls hear this message, and they let go. My supportive hammock, the pelvic floor, hears this message, and it softens. The whole neighborhood becomes peaceful and at ease. This breath is also a gentle massage. As you breathe in and your belly expands, your diaphragm, a big muscle under your lungs, moves downward. It gently nudges your liver, your stomach, and your intestines. This gentle, internal movement is so healthy. It helps with digestion. It helps with circulation. It is like a soft, internal wave washing through you. So just continue to breathe, following the rhythm of your own calm river. Breathing in, rising, breathing out, falling. This breath is always with you. It is your built-in tool for finding peace. If you ever feel anxious during the day or find it hard to fall asleep at night, you can always return to this. Just place a hand on your belly and find your calm river. It will always be there, waiting to carry you back to a place of safety and peace. Now, you can let go of any focus. You don't need to control your breath anymore. Just let your body breathe you. It knows the way. It knows the rhythm of rest. Your hand can stay on your belly, a warm, comforting presence. A reminder that you are here, you are whole, and you are at peace. Tonight, I don't want to teach you anything new. I don't want to guide you in a practice. I just want to share a feeling with you. A feeling that is filling my home right at this very moment. It is the feeling of gratitude. As I rest here in the quiet of your sleeping body, I feel a simple, profound happiness. I feel so grateful for my simple job. It is not a glamorous job. I know this. I do not create thoughts or feel emotions. I do not pump life-giving blood. My job is humble. I am a keeper of water, a vessel of release, and I am so very grateful for it. I am grateful for my partners, the wise kidneys. I feel such appreciation for their tireless, diligent work. They are the true heroes of our system, the master chemists, and I am honored to be the recipient of their beautiful work. I am grateful for their constancy. I am grateful for the two gentle ureters, the soft streams that connect us. I am grateful for their steady rhythmic flow, the quiet drip, drop. That is the constant lullaby of my existence. I am grateful for my own magical walls. I feel a sense of wonder for their ability to stretch so patiently, to expand so gracefully, to make space without complaint. They are a marvel of design, and I am so lucky to call them my home. I am grateful for my conversation with your brain. I am grateful for the shimmering, silver threads of the nerves that allow us to speak to each other. I am grateful for the brain's wise guidance, for its ability to listen to my whispers and to choose the right moment for release. I am grateful for my supportive hammock, the pelvic floor. I feel such thanks for the way it cradles me, the way it holds me with such gentle strength. It is my foundation. And most of all, I am grateful for you. I am so grateful for the water you drink, my dearest friend, the gift of flow. I am grateful for the kind foods you choose, the ones that feel like a gentle hug. I am grateful for the comfortable clothes you wear, which let my whole neighborhood feel at ease. I am grateful for the way you are learning to listen to me, for every time you honor my signal in a calm and timely way, for every time you are gentle with me when I am not feeling well. Your care, your attention, your kindness, they are the sunshine that makes my world a bright and happy place. To be a part of this incredible team, this miracle of a body, is the greatest gift I could ever imagine. To have a simple, useful job to do, a job that contributes to the health and comfort of the whole, it fills me with a quiet, humble joy. I wanted to share this feeling with you tonight because perhaps you can feel it too. Perhaps you can feel a wave of gratitude for your own amazing body, gratitude for your heart, which has been beating faithfully for you every second of every day of your life. Gratitude for your lungs, which have been drawing in the breath of life even as you sleep. Gratitude for your legs that carry you, your hands that create, your eyes that see. Your body is a gift. This life is a gift. And just resting here, just breathing, is a miracle. Let this feeling of gratitude be the softest pillow for your head tonight. Let it fill every cell of your body with a warm golden light. There is so much to be thankful for. Rest in that gratitude. It is the most peaceful feeling in the universe, and it is yours. Right now. We have spent so much time together now. I have told you so many of my secrets. We have talked about my home, my friends, my fears, my loves, my rhythms. And if there is one single piece of wisdom that connects all of these stories, it is this: the gentle art of listening. Your body is speaking to you all the time. It is not speaking in words, of course. It speaks in a much older, deeper language. It speaks in the language of sensation. It speaks in the feeling of thirst. It speaks in the feeling of hunger. It speaks in the feeling of tiredness. It speaks in the whisper of an ache or the lightness of energy. And it speaks to you through me, through the gentle, growing pressure that says, it is time to let go. For so much of your life, you are taught to listen to the world outside of you, to listen to teachers, to bosses, to the news, to the opinions of others. You are taught to live in your head, in the world of thoughts and plans and worries. But the greatest wisdom you will ever find is not out there. It is in here. It is in the quiet, honest truth of your own body. I want you to imagine that your body is a beautiful, intelligent garden. You are the loving gardener. Now, a good gardener does not shout at the flowers to make them grow. A good gardener does not force the seeds to sprout. A good gardener listens. The gardener touches the soil to feel if it is dry. That is the garden's way of saying, I am thirsty. And so, the gardener provides water. The gardener looks at the leaves to see if they are green and healthy. If they are yellow, that is the garden's way of saying, I am missing a nutrient. And so, the gardener provides nourishment. The gardener notices when the sun is too harsh and provides shade. The gardener notices when the weeds begin to grow and gently clears them away to make space. The art of gardening is the art of gentle, attentive listening, and the art of living a healthy, peaceful life is exactly the same. You are the gardener of your own beautiful body. When you drink a glass of water, you are watering your garden. When you choose a nourishing meal, you are feeding its soil. When you stretch your muscles, you are giving your plants room to grow. And when you lie down to sleep at night, you are giving your garden the blessed, healing darkness it needs to renew itself. There is no need to force, no need to struggle, no need to criticize. All that is required is this gentle, loving attention. This willingness to listen to the simple, profound language of your body. When you feel tired, the wisest thing in the world is to rest. When you feel thirsty, the wisest thing in the world is to drink. And when I send you my polite whisper, the wisest thing in the world is to find a quiet moment to let go. This is not a discipline. A loving dance between you. So as you drift deeper and deeper into sleep, let go of the idea that you need to figure everything out. Let go of the need to control. Instead, just listen. Listen to the feeling of your body becoming heavy. It is telling you it is ready for rest. Listen to the feeling of your thoughts slowing down. Your mind is telling you it is ready for peace. Trust these signals. They are the voice of your own deep wisdom. You are a wonderful gardener. Your garden is safe. And now, it is time for the long, quiet, healing night. Rest now. Listen to the silence. It is full of wisdom. We are drawing closer now to the end of our journey together for tonight. The air in the room is still and quiet. Your breath is slow and steady. You are so very close to the peaceful shores of sleep. For so many nights, we have spoken of my small world, my cozy home in your pelvis, my neighbors, my rhythms. We have focused on this one small, humble part of the vast and magnificent universe that is you. But tonight, let's zoom out. Let's float up, like a tiny drone with a soft, warm light, and look at the whole of you. Let's spend these next few moments simply loving your precious body. Let's begin with your feet. Think of your feet, resting at the end of your bed. These two amazing structures of bone and muscle and nerve. Think of all the places they have carried you. Through grassy fields, on city sidewalks, up flights of stairs, and standing in the kitchens of people you love. They have supported you, balanced you, and connected you to the earth every single day. Send a little wave of gratitude down to your feet. Let them know they are appreciated. Let them rest now. They have done enough for today. And think of your legs, your strong, capable legs, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs. They have the power to walk, to run, to dance, to jump. They give you the freedom to move through this world. They are pillars of strength. Thank your legs for all that they do. Let them be still. Let them be heavy with a deep and deserved rest. Now bring your awareness to your hands, your incredible, creative, gentle hands. Think of all the things your hands have done. They have built and written and cooked and cleaned. They have held the hands of others. They have wiped away tears. They have offered comfort. They are your connection to the physical world, your tools for creation and for love. Send a feeling of warmth and gratitude to your hands. Let them be soft now, resting peacefully by your sides. Their work is done. Think of your arms, which allow you to reach, to embrace, to pull your loved ones close. Thank your arms for their strength, for their ability to hold on. and to let go. And think of your torso, your strong back, which has held you up through so much, your soft belly, which holds so many of your dear organ friends, including me. This is the core of you, the center of your being. Send it a feeling of love and acceptance. Let it be soft. Let it be relaxed. Think of your heart, that tireless, faithful muscle, beating steadily in your chest. It has been beating for you since before you were born. It is the rhythm of your life. It has felt so much joy and so much sorrow. And still, it continues to beat. With every beat, it sends life-giving blood to every corner of your body. What a miracle. Feel a profound sense of gratitude for your steady, loyal heart. And your lungs, rising and falling, with the gentle tide of your breath, drawing in the air of the world, and releasing what is no longer needed. They are your connection to the ocean of life that surrounds you. Thank your lungs for every single breath. And finally, think of your head, your beautiful face that has expressed so much emotion, your eyes that have seen so much beauty, your ears that have heard so much music, and your brain, that incredible universe of thought and memory and dreams, resting now in the quiet darkness of your skull. This is you, this whole, complete, miraculous being, a collection of 1,000,000,000,000 tiny cells, all working together in perfect, unspoken harmony, all with one single purpose: to give you this precious gift of life. You are a walking, breathing miracle. So let a feeling of deep, unconditional love for this body wash over you. It does not need to be perfect. It just needs your kindness. It just needs your gentle care. It is your home for this life. It is your most precious gift. Love it, cherish it, and let it rest now, in a cocoon of your own gentle, loving awareness. Your body is now filled with a warm, loving awareness. You are ready. You are ready to let go completely. So now, let us guide your body into the deepest state of relaxation it has felt all day. We are going to go on a slow, gentle journey. A journey from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, letting go of every last bit of tension. I want you to bring your awareness all the way down, 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 to your feet. And now, just focus on the toes of both of your feet. Imagine a wave of warm, heavy relaxation flowing into your toes. Feel every little muscle in your toes becoming soft, heavy, and completely relaxed. Letting go. Your toes are now deeply relaxed. Let that warm, heavy wave flow into the soles of your feet. Feel the arches of your feet letting go of any tension. Feel the tops of your feet becoming soft and smooth. Your feet are now so heavy, so warm, so deeply relaxed, letting go completely. Now, allow that wave of relaxation to flow up into your ankles. Feel your ankles becoming loose and flexible, free of all tension. Let the warm, heavy feeling drift up into your lower legs. Feel your calf muscles, which have worked so hard for you today, becoming soft and limp, completely at ease. Your lower legs are now deeply, deeply relaxed. Let the wave of relaxation continue its journey up into your knees. Feel the front of your knees, the back of your knees, the deep inside of your knees, all letting go, becoming soft and warm. Now, feel that heavy, warm relaxation flowing up into your thighs. The large, strong muscles of your thighs are now letting go completely. Feel all the tightness, all the energy of the day, just melting away. Your thighs are becoming so heavy, so soft, so deeply relaxed. Your legs, from your hips to your toes, are now completely and totally at ease. Heavy, warm, and sinking down. Bring your awareness now to your hips and to my home, your pelvis. Let that wave of deep relaxation fill this entire area. Feel your supportive hammock the pelvic floor, letting go completely. Feel your hip muscles releasing their grip. Let the warmth flow into your lower back, melting away any tightness. And let it flow into your soft belly, bringing a sense of deep peace to all of your organ friends. Your entire core is now calm and deeply relaxed. Allow the wave of relaxation to continue its journey upward, into your chest. Feel your chest becoming soft and open, and feel your back against the surface beneath you, becoming heavy and relaxed. Now, let the relaxation flow down your arms. Feel it in your shoulders, letting them drop away from your ears. Feel it in your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms. Let it flow all the way down into your hands and your fingers. Your arms and hands are now so heavy, so warm, so completely at ease. Bring your awareness to your neck. Let the muscles in your neck become soft and long. Let go of all the tension you hold here. Let your head feel heavy and completely supported by the pillow beneath it. Now, let's relax your face. Let your jaw become slack. Let your lips part slightly. Let your tongue rest comfortably in your mouth. Let the little muscles around your eyes become so soft, so smooth. Let your eyebrows drift apart. And feel your forehead becoming wide and cool and completely serene. Finally, let that last wave of relaxation flow over the top of your head, your scalp, your entire body. Now, from the tips of your toes to the very top of your head, is in a state of deep, profound relaxation. You are heavy. You are warm. There is nothing left for you to do. You have done the beautiful work of letting go. Now, all you need to do is drift. My voice is very quiet now. Just a soft whisper to accompany you on these last few steps of your journey. Your body is deeply relaxed. Your mind is quiet. You are on the gentle edge of sleep. And it is time now to let yourself drift over that edge. It is time to sink into the beautiful, healing darkness of a deep, deep sleep. I want you to imagine that the bed or the surface beneath you is becoming softer than you have ever felt it before. Imagine it is becoming a soft white cloud, a cloud that is holding you perfectly, cradling your every curve. And now, you can feel yourself beginning to sink down into this soft, warm cloud, just a little at first. A gentle, heavy sinking. Feel your body becoming heavier and heavier. So heavy. So wonderfully heavy. Sinking down, down, deeper and deeper into this profound comfort. The cloud is holding you. You are completely safe. You can let go completely. Sinking, drifting, letting go. Your eyelids feel so heavy now. So very heavy. Like soft velvet curtains that are slowly closing at the end of a beautiful day. It feels so good to let them close. It feels so right to let the darkness be complete. Let them be sealed now with a gentle, peaceful rest. Your breathing is so soft and shallow now. A quiet, gentle rhythm, like the softest, most distant waves, lapping on a faraway shore. Each breath carries you a little further out, a little further from the land of wakefulness, and a little deeper into the calm, quiet sea of sleep. Drifting now, floating, on this deep, dark, peaceful water. The water is warm and still. The sky above is full of soft, distant stars, and you are floating effortlessly. The water is holding you, supporting you completely. There is nothing you need to do. Nothing at all. Just float. Just drift. My voice is beginning to fade now. It is becoming part of the quiet, part of the stillness. You can barely hear it now. It is just a distant murmur, a soft echo that is lulling you deeper and deeper into sleep. Your thoughts are like soft, fluffy clouds, drifting slowly across the sky of your mind. And now, they are drifting away completely, drifting over the horizon, leaving behind only a clear, quiet, peaceful sky. Empty, calm, serene. You are so close now, so very, very close to deep sleep. The doorway is right in front of you, a soft, dark, welcoming doorway. All you have to do is let yourself drift through it. It is time. Let go now. Let go of my voice. Let go of the room. There is nothing left but sleep. Beautiful, healing, peaceful sleep, sinking, drifting, sleeping deeper and deeper. Now, it is time now. It is time to let go of everything. Let go of my voice. Let go of your thoughts. There is nothing else now. Only the quiet, only the peace, only deep sleep. Coming to you now. You have done so well. You have let go of the day. And now, you can let go of yourself. Your body is resting. Your mind is resting. It is all quiet now. Sleep now. Deep, peaceful sleep. Rest now. Good night. The end.